In this video, we'll cover the process of document management and approvals, and we'll do that by uploading a new document and running through the approval process. So first we click on Documents, and here we can see the document register that my user has privileges to see. We can search the document based on its name, type, author, approver, etc. In the list below, we can see all of the existing documents, what their version number is, how many have outstanding comments and change requests, and so on. And we can see the next review date and if the document is live or not. The color coding system here on next review date would be red if the document was overdue review and amber if the review was upcoming. Okay, so to add on a new document, simply click Add New Document, and let's upload an allergen procedure. We're going to set the document type as procedure, and if you're an admin user, you'll see these add facilities for adding new document types. I'm going to choose the document I want to upload, and here is the allergen procedure document. Click Open. That will then be uploaded into the system when I save the document. So now on the left-hand side in the previewer, we can see the allergen procedure document itself. This can be any type of document: Word, Excel, PowerPoint, PDF, rich text format, etc. Once we have the document record in the system, we can then start mapping the document against standards. So I'm just going to pick a BRC standard and click Save. And templates are also available for each area of these standards should you wish to use them as well. Comments can be made on the document. These can be made by anyone with access to the document. And then the author can acknowledge these comments and either approve or reject them. You'll notice it now turns green and the acknowledgement is set to true. The same process for change requests takes place. So we can enter the change request, and again, multiple change requests can be added. And then again, the author can come along and either approve or reject each of these change requests. In this way, we have a full audit trail of all collaboration on this document, and this stays with the document through its entire life cycle. Now, this document itself is a draft document, so I'm set as the author, and we have the creation date and other document attributes down here. There's nothing in document history at present because this is the first version of this document. So at this point, I'm going to send this document for approval, and here we can have a predefined approval process, which is driven by the document type. So I'm just going to select this one here. And you can see that I'm actually set as the stage 1 approver, and the final approver is the demo user. So the way this works is that stage 1 approvers will all get an email. There can be more than one here defined. And the final stage approver will only get an email asking them to approve the document once all of the stage 1 approvers have approved that document. So let's go back to the approvals, and in the approval register, we can see the new procedure that's been added. We can open that to view and approve the document. And if the document is ready for approval by my user, we will see these two buttons at the top. The approval user can see comments, change requests, and their status, and also the document control, which is read-only at this stage. The document can be downloaded, but it would be uncontrolled. It can be created as a PDF, or it can be printed, and the document can be searched. So if there are particular sections of the document which might be multiple page, then we can easily find the area we are interested in. So I'm just going to approve this document now, and then having done that, this will then move on to the final stage of approval as indicated here. This means that the demo user, which was the final approver for this document, will now get an email. Having logged in as the demo user, I can now see over here in the approval section I have 9 documents that are awaiting my approval. Clicking into this will give me a register of those documents. And here is the allergen procedure, which was just sent for my approval. We can see it's issue number 1. And so I can click on that and it will open up the record. So here are the comments that were made earlier and also the change requests, and I can view the status of those. But notice I can't change those because I'm not the author of the document. So once I'm happy, I can go ahead and add in the final document approval, where I can then set the issue number according to my procedures. So the document will now be approved and removed from the approval section and made into an active document in the document register. If I log back in, I will also have received an email telling me that the document has been approved. And if I go to Documents We can see now that the allergen procedure is here, and there are no outstanding comments or change requests, and it is now a live document. To create a new version of this document, I can log in, and now because it's a live document that has been approved, I can create a new version and set its details. You can see it's going to be stored as a draft document in this case. So now in the document register, we can see we have two allergen procedures, one on issue 1, one on issue 2. But over on the right, we can see that issue 1 is live and issue 2 is now draft. I can now resend this for approval after taking comments and working with the document and making any changes by going to Document Control, Send for Approval, select the test process, and again, we'll run through the approval process. So going into my approvals, I can click View and Approve, noticing that this is on issue number 2. I can view comments and change requests and go ahead and approve this, and an email will be sent to the demo user once more because they are the final stage approver, and the document is now on final stage approval. So if I log out and log in as the demo user again, go into my approvals as the demo user, and here the document is waiting for me to do the final approval. Again, I can view comments, change requests, and document control, select final approval. An email will then be sent to the author telling them that I have carried out the final approval. So logging back in as the author, and we go to the documents register, we can now see that we only have one active and live allergen procedure. If we open that record up and go to the document history, in there we can see that the allergen procedure has been archived in the document history, and clicking on that will allow us to open up that record and view the details about that document, including any outstanding comments, any change requests in the past, etc., and all of the document control. But everything is read-only and the document is not live in the system. So that concludes the demonstration of document approvals and history. What you can see here is that we can manage all of the document attributes, map it to global food standards or even retailer standards. We can make comments, change requests, view the entire audit trail and document history, create new versions, etc. in a very easy to use collaborative way.